fate is knocking on your door this week. You got the Knight of Pentacles, but you got it reversed. Okay, upright. Cher's on her computer and she's picking out the perfect outfit. She's in total control. But reversed, that would mean she's not in control. We aren't either. Uranus stationed direct yesterday. Okay, so that's a big energy impact. And he's moving forward today. Okay, so wherever Taurus is in your chart is being lit up. Uranus is about to do his big one in that area of your life. So check where you have Taurus in your chart. If it's your first house, it's your physical body, it's your appearance, it's your identity, and it goes down the line. If it's your second house, it's your money, it's your value. Third house, it's your siblings, it's your neighborhood, communication, stuff like that. Okay, so it is Uranus is the bull in the china shop. Make sure you have your china up high if you can. We also have Mercury becoming visible after being invisible for about 3 weeks. He's been combust behind the sun, and that just means that whatever's been happening in the last 3 weeks in communication, in commerce, in your life, it has been skewed, almost Mercury retrograde-y, but Mercury has been reborn. Okay, he's got a new perspective, he's got information to share, and it's usually pretty optimistic. So there could be incoming news, incoming emails, text messages, communications of information that you just didn't know. Information that's been discussed previously that you're just now catching up to. That could be happening. We also have the same thing happening with Venus tomorrow. On Thursday, Venus becomes visible after being invisible for 40 days. That's a long time. That's a long time to be in the dark about your relationships, about your money. So Venus is going to have something to say about money on a global scale. This is big business. This is banks, institutions, crypto, stuff like that. News about those kind of things could be on the forefront. So Venus is coming with some information, some realizations, okay? Conversations that were had then and they're percolating and ready for you to know about now. So big realizations, and this is global and in your life. Shocking information. I'm leaning towards positive because these planets have just been reborn by the sun. So I'm thinking it's good information, like a revision to a contract that's in your favor, stuff like that. Okay, they're like, how about we give you more money? We love that. So with Uranus just kind of running buck wild though, the changes that happen and the news that you get might not seem like good news. Like we've talked about that. Sometimes Uranus's blessings are blessings in mad disguise. Okay, so this could be a relationship breakup. This could be a company that you work for shutting down, but there's a new opportunity right around the corner. Stuff like that. So there's fated encounters happening. Everything is fated right now. And the people and opportunities that come into your life now are likely destined. They are part of this new contract that you have. You know, like it's the missing puzzle piece to your destiny. It sounds so dramatic, but hello, that's where we're at. We're at fate. Okay, we're talking about fate. It's serious stuff. So simultaneously things could be ending and crumbling, and new things and new visions and new relationships are blossoming. It's dynamic. Okay, so there's a lot, and my advice is always to listen to your intuition. I wouldn't make hair triggered reactions to things. Anything that happens that seems like it's unusual or out of the ordinary, I would approach it with some centeredness. Move from your heart. Things are fated, so they're going to happen the way that they're going to happen, but you want to exercise as much control as you can, and the only way that you can control the situation is to be grounded in your decision making and be honest, because the things that are being shaken up, maybe you're not realizing that those things need to go, but maybe you do know that. maybe internally you do know that changes need to be made and you just didn't have the heart or the opportunity to change those things. Uranus is gonna help you out with that. Okay, so stay grounded, and if you're gonna make drastic decisions, definitely follow your intuition, back yourself, pray, meditate, all that jazz. Okay, because it's gonna get wild. And I'm gonna end off by saying that just like 2020, if you guys were listening to astrologers back in 2020 before it happened, they prophesied or predicted the pandemic without knowing or saying it was a pandemic. They knew something like that with that scale and impact would happen. Okay, and I'm telling you that we are in an eclipse portal right now. We've got Uranus doing his big one, and it's gonna get that big. It's whatever happens in the world on a global scale in your life is gonna feel like 2020. Like, we never went back to how things were since then. You know what I mean? And that's where we're at now. It's like the changes that are being made have not been, we can't even tell you as astrologers what's going to happen because it's unprecedented. It hasn't happened in our lifetime. You know, astrology is the study of symbols and cycles and history, pattern recognition. Okay, well, we haven't had, I mean, we haven't had this kind of energy since we've been alive. Okay, so it's whatever's happening is a big deal, and of course we can handle it. Of course we're gonna handle it. It's God's plan, so don't be scared. Get in, be encouraged that we are a part of this time in history where we get to create the new world. That's basically what's coming down the pipelines. Okay, wow, I didn't mean to go down that path, but here we are. I said all that to say everything is changing. Get excited. Congratulations for making it, and you're going to make it through this next chapter as well. And the changes that are happening now are for the better ultimately. That's it. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Friday.